I'm off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place.
No!
Wow! How did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Coming up next on Plus TV, Plus News. Join our news team for half hour of local and national news. Plus News, informative, balanced, accurate, and current.
This weekend is going to be massive. Shop at any of our Benny's entity this Saturday and Sunday for our massive massive weekends. 19% off plus no GST equals huge savings. Enjoy as much as 50% off on select items, leaving you with even more cash in your pocket. With falling prices and massive deals going on right now, you save even more. And don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make a purchase. Don't have the app yet? You can easily download via Google Play or App Store and sign up to start earning your B-Bucks. So visit a Benny's store or Benny's entity near you on Saturday, December 6th and 20th from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Sunday, December 7th and 21st from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Huge savings, no GST. It's the massive massive weekends only at Benny's.
Benny's, Benny's, oh, Benny's, Benny's.
In the headlines for tonight's newscast, sister detained after reportedly stabbing her two brothers. Elmer Naz triple murder case to proceed. Island supermarket in San Pedro set on fire just days after grand opening, and Belize Bank's Dangriga branch burglarized. These stories and more coming up next on Plus News. Stay tuned.
This is brought to you through the courtesy of Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
Couldn't get enough of our last GST-free weekend? Well, we've got you covered. Thanks to our government, this Saturday, December 20th from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. enjoy no GST. And because we love to spoil you, Builders Hardware is offering up to 25% off store-wide. Another weekend, another reason for your wallet to smile. Builders Hardware. This is your happy place.
Belize City, get ready for a safe and reliable e-taxi experience like never before. Building on the success of our e-ride bus service, we've heard your feedback, Belize City. We've seen your enthusiasm and how eagerly you've embraced zero-emission transportation in our community. Introducing the e-ride taxi, an electric taxi service, bringing you a cleaner, greener way to travel around our beautiful city. As part of the transformative Belize City e-ride program, this new service is another step toward modernizing our transportation system for a sustainable future. Looking to book your first e-ride taxi? It's super easy. First, download the Medriva app and register. Then, book your ride. Insert your pickup and drop-off location. Select e-ride, choose the number of occupants, and pick your preferred payment method. Confirm your ride and track your e-ride in real time as it makes its way to you. It's fast, eco-friendly, and designed for your comfort. So don't wait. Download Medriva today and let's drive Belize City towards a brighter, greener future, one e-ride at a time. Your Belize City Council, always about the people.
Welcome to Plus News for Monday, December 15th. I am Nevia Ramos. Before we get into this evening's newscast, Plus TV has some house cleaning to do as we make a formal and public apology to Senior Counsel Wilfred Elrington. In a newscast published on November 21st, 2025, Plus TV erroneously published a picture of Wilfred Elrington with the name Hubert Elrington as its caption. We also used the name Wilfred Elrington instead of Hubert Elrington in 2 lines of our story, which was to be about Hubert Elrington. In doing so, we unintentionally attributed to Wilfred Elrington a judgment from the General Legal Counsel, which was intended for Hubert Elrington, his brother, who is also a lawyer. Though it was an error and not intentional nor done with any malicious intent, we acknowledge the error and hereby unequivocally apologize to Wilfred Elrington for any harm that error may have caused to him as a professional. Now, what began as a family bonding on Saturday night in Punta Gorda quickly turned sour when a 27-year-old woman was detained for allegedly attacking her brothers. Police say the siblings were socializing at a party in San Antonio Village when the gathering was coming to an end around 3 a.m. Sunday. The woman allegedly refused to leave and the situation escalated. ASP Stacey Smith told us more.
Police are investigating a stabbing incident that resulted in the injury of Stephen and Roberto Pop, both of Toledo District. This investigation commenced on 14 December when officers attached to the Punta Gorda police station were advised that 2 male persons were seeking medical attention at the Punta Gorda hospital for stab wounds that they had sustained. What the investigators have discovered so far in the course of this investigation is that the male persons were along with a relative socializing, and when they asked this particular relative to depart, she is reported to have broken a pint bottle, which she used to inflict the injuries on these individuals.
One brother, Stephen Pop, sustained 2 cut wounds both to the left side and back of his neck. The other, Roberto Pop, suffered injuries to his left cheek, beneath his right eye, and to his nose. The Pop brothers were taken to the Punta Gorda hospital as a result of their injuries. As for their 27-year-old sister, she remains in police custody as the investigation continues. The voir dire in the Elmer Na triple murder case has come to an end, and today, Justice Nigel Pilgrim stated that there is enough evidence for the case to proceed. Justice Pilgrim determined that the prosecution established a prima facie case against Na, clearing the way for the full trial to continue. Na is charged in connection with the December 31st, 2022 triple murder of members of the Ramnaras family, a case that has attracted significant public attention due to his former role as a law enforcement officer. Outside of the court, our court reporter, Anita Nembard, spoke with one of the Crown's prosecutors who gave us some insight into what transpired today.
Well, the judge ruled to admit various pieces of evidence, the statement of the deceased, Mrs. Ramnaras, and video evidence relative to that the Crown is relying on. So the matter has been adjourned for the defense to make further submissions regarding, because the Crown has now closed its case. Okay. So it's for the defense to make submissions and the close of the Crown's case, and we take it from there.
Okay. Outside of court, Elmer Na continued to maintain his innocence, pointing to a tattoo on his hand, stating that if the video surveillance that captured the murder is enhanced, everyone will see that it was not him.
No lies in the court, no lies. Full of lies. When you see this tattoo right there, I want to capture this, eh? It's right there when you know the video, the gunman in the right hand, but in the back camera, it's right there. This is how I prove the truth.
The matter has been adjourned to April 2026. Just 3 days after its grand opening, Island Supermarket on San Pedro has been destroyed by fire following a break-in. The incident occurred over the weekend on the Sunday, December 14th, in the Tres Cocos area of San Pedro. In the early hours of the morning, two hooded individuals dressed in camouflage clothing broke into the store. Surveillance footage from inside the establishment captured the two men rummaging through the store before setting the establishment on fire and making good their escape. Fire personnel were able to save the structure, but the majority of the store's insides were destroyed by the flames. According to ASP Stacey Smith, they are seeking two persons in connection to this incident.
On Sunday, 14 December 2025, at approximately 4:00 a.m., San Pedro police were informed that smoke was observed coming out from a business establishment, namely Island Supermarket, which is located in the Tres Cocos area of San Pedro town. The officers responded and did in fact observe smoke coming out of the building, and the personnel from the fire department arrived shortly thereafter and were able to extinguish the fire. What the investigation has disclosed so far is that two male persons with the use of force entered that building and they began to set a fire in one of the aisles of the supermarket. Video footages have been retrieved, they are being reviewed, and as progress is made in relation to this investigation, that information will be shared.
Early this morning, the Belize Bank's Dangriga branch was broken into, but surprisingly, no money was reported stolen. At around 3:45 this morning, Dangriga police were called to the Belize Bank on Ecumenical Drive in the culture capital after receiving reports of a break-in. The building was ransacked and officers discovered that the thieves made their way through the back door. Despite searching through the tellers, the thieves reportedly managed to make off with no money. Police say they are currently looking for a black Ford Escape that could be seen speeding off from the station around the time of the burglary.
At approximately 3:30 a.m. on Monday, 15 December 2025, officers attached to the Dangriga police station were alerted that the alarms of the Belize Bank Limited, located on 2484 Ecumenical Drive, Dangriga Town, went off. The officers proceeded to that location, and upon their arrival, they noted signs of forced entry to the rear of the building, and upon making further checks, they observed that the building was apparently ransacked. The officers spoke to the branch manager, who stated from her review of the bank, nothing was stolen so far, neither finance nor electronic device. However, the investigation in this matter continues.
The Belize Police Department reportedly has no updates on the double murder of Robert Crawford and Reynard Garbutt Jr., which occurred on Thursday, December 11th, along the Hummingbird Highway. Following the reports from the Sarita office in Belmopan, officers discovered a Sarita's delivery truck on the roadside with its keys still in the ignition, drivers missing, and its cash compartment empty, all signs pointing to a robbery. The officers then proceeded to search the area, which led them into a feeder road where they found the bodies of the two drivers, 22-year-old Reynard Raymond Garbutt and 43-year-old Robert Alexander Crawford, who had been murdered execution style, both with gunshot wounds to the back of the head. Both men were transported to the Western Regional Hospital, where they were pronounced dead. According to earlier reports from the police, the investigation is still underway. However, investigators believe that the truck had pulled over for a legitimate reason before they were ambushed and taken under duress, occurring sometime between 3:30 and 5:30 p.m. that evening. Today, when asked for an update on the police department's investigation into the double murder, Staff Officer ASP Stacey Smith stated that they are still reviewing evidential material.
Whilst we have made some advancement in terms of the investigation, all I would like to add at this point is that the information that has been received are being meticulously reviewed, and we urge persons to continue to come forward with information in relation to this investigation.
We will be taking our first break for the evening and be back with more news, so be sure to stay tuned.
Couldn't get enough of our last GST free weekend? Well, we've got you covered. Thanks to our government, this Saturday, December 20th from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. enjoy no GST. And because we love to spoil you, Builders Hardware is offering up to 25% off store-wide. Another weekend, another reason for your wallet to smile. Builders Hardware, this is your happy place.
Driving around, particularly during this holiday season, can be quite an experience. Families are out shopping and the streets are buzzing with excitement. It reminds me that this season is all about connections, and it starts with how we treat each other, even on the road. When I'm behind the wheel, I always remind myself that being on the road is more than just following the rules. It's about looking out for each other and making sure we all get home safely to our families. This season, let's continue to be alert and be kind on the road. Be courteous, give way, and stay safe. A message from BEL.
As one of the largest cable and internet providers in Belize, CBC strives to provide our customers with the highest standards of quality, value, and service in all aspects of cable TV and internet. Monitoring our systems closely, our technicians combine creative planning and state-of-the-art technology with years of experience and training to develop and provide the most reliable and advanced cable and internet service to exceed your expectations. For CBC and our team of talented engineers, technicians, and customer service representatives, delivering less than the very best is never an option.
Transforming Belize's civil registry. The new CRVS, digitally connecting citizens of all vital statistics services.
This launch demonstrates what can be achieved through shared effort, clear purpose, and a collective commitment to a national progress. As we move forward, the Vital Statistics Unit remains steadfast in its dedication to continuous improvement and to ensuring that this new system fulfills a promise of convenience, reliability, and accessibility for every Belizean.
As we launch this modern, secure, and integrated system, we do more than introduce new technology. We create a streamlined pathway for every Belizean to access their vital records with greater ease, accuracy, and confidence. We strengthen our national infrastructure, enhance public trust, and pave the way for broader transformation across the government.
Our goal, our vision, is to be able to digitize the services from government and to make your life easier in the work that we do for you. And at the same time, then that the private sector can see what we're doing and that they can join us in this, in continuing to move this digitization program and vision that we have. That in the next few years, you can say that Belize has really and truly transformed itself and catch up with the rest of the other countries.
You're about to get better, much, much better as a leader. We believe that you're not here by accident. We believe that every one of us will have the opportunity to walk out of here being a better leader than when we walked in.
Whether you're young or old or whatever it is, excellence requires you to say, today is a new day that I could be better than I was yesterday.
How do we take a different approach? And when will we do it in a way to keep learning and growing with others?
Now let me just say this about your legacy. People will describe your life in one sentence, so pick it now.
GLS has not only transformed our team, but it has also transformed how we care for our patients.
If you are a business leader and a CEO, you absolutely need to bring your entire team to GLS because it's actionable strategy. GLS is life-changing.
Inspiring.
Inspiracional.
Empowering.
Transformative.
Before you lead a people, you must seek to understand the people. Leadership isn't about being impressive, it's about being invested.
Every single person you lead knows they're capable of something more. What if it wasn't about finding more people, it was about helping people be more?
If you consistently focus on the right inputs, the right outcomes will eventually follow.
Leaders rise up in this hour and we see a better future and we compel people to come with us. That's what we do.
Say it with color, say it with texture, say it with Design Depot. Step inside Belize's #1 tile destination, where you can find every style and every finish. Choose from a large assortment of ceramic, porcelain, stone, and mosaic tiles. The selection is truly unmatched. Right now, enjoy up to 25% off all tiles. And with every purchase, you'll be entered to win a $25,000 home makeover. Some restrictions may apply. Design Depot, Belize's #1 tile destination. Design Depot, all in one place.
Welcome to Benny's, your #1 store. Get fantastic discounts, massive deals, falling prices, and more. From A to Z, we've got what you need for all your building, hardware, and construction guaranteed. High quality appliance, paints, plumbings, tiles, electrical, sinks, and faucets in a variety of styles. Benny's Hardware, the best place to be, with brand names like Delta, Sankey, and Milwaukee. Need to freshen up your home? We have paints galore. BH, Texturelight, and Benjamin Moore. Hammers, grinders, saws. In tools, we've got the best. Power drills and wrenches to ace any test. With Benny's on your side, you will surely succeed. From home goods to gym equipment, we've got everything you need. Light bulbs, fixtures, cabinets, drywall. Benny's has got it all for any project, big or small. So don't waste any precious time. Make Benny's your destination. Earn B-Bucks and win $10,000 with Benny's Homecation. So visit Benny's for some holiday cheer as we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
And we're back. A Caribbean sprinter en route to San Pedro, Key Caulker, and Key Chapel ended up stranded in a mangrove area around 10:30 a.m. on Saturday, reportedly, as a result of bad weather conditions. Fortunately, there were no reported fatalities. The captain of the vessel sustained a head injury, while 3 passengers nursed minor injuries. Unconfirmed reports suggest that the sudden crash occurred due to poor visibility during the heavy rainfall, which caused the captain to lose control of the vessel. The sprinter then collided with the right side of the mangroves while navigating a narrow channel, popularly known as the shortcut area, abruptly ending the 20-minute journey. The Belize Port Authority has since opened an investigation to determine the cause of the incident. Will there be a deeper investigation into the kidnapping of Joseph Bunna? That was the question that was posed to the Prime Minister last week, Friday, at the sitting of the House of Representatives meeting. The question stems from the credible reports that police officers who witnessed the kidnapping were forced to provide false statements, which were then handed over to the DPP, leading many to believe what actually transpired that night is being covered up. Following a leaked audio file from an officer stating that he was told to give a false statement, the PM was asked if a deeper investigation into the kidnapping will be conducted. Here is what he had to say.
I have pointed out there's no law in Belize, like in, for instance, the United States, where you could call a special investigation or any such thing. That does not exist in Belize. Investigations are done by the Department of Police, and prosecutions are done by the DPP's office. And so that's what we did. Initially, when all of that happened, I felt that maybe just to kind of remove the commissioner out of it for a few weeks, he excused himself while we appointed, I said, the Deputy Commissioner, Suzette Anderson, who is a highly regarded and respected police officer, to try to do some form of investigation to see what she can come up. When she came up to him, when she gave me the report, then I came to her and said, you know, I think this is time for it to go to the DPP, which is what I did. It went to the DPP. What they gave to the DPP, I had no idea. I don't get involved in these things. I know Hono can understand that. I allow them to get in, for them to do that. Whether her report was given to the DPP or another report, I don't know. Point is that the DPP expressed concerns. I'm very disappointed with the way she expressed herself, but that's okay. We live in a democracy. No, the point is now that she needs to get after the police to do the proper investigation.
Are you concerned that this seems to be some sort of conspiracy to cover up who kidnapped her, the kidnapping?
I don't know. I mean, police officers, just police officers, but there are a lot of instances when officers of the public service, whenever they are transferred, they cry forward because they don't want to move. And could be that they just don't want to move and will say something like that. It could be, could not be. I don't know. I've not spoken to them, but I believe that's something that probably the Commissioner of Police would be in a better position to answer.
Today, the Belize Police Department announced that they have arrested a minor for a series of robberies that took place on the 10th of December in Hattieville. According to police, a group of 3 male individuals went around the neighborhood holding up civilians with a firearm. Police managed to capture one of the 3 and are seeking the other 2 assistance.
On Friday, 12 December 2025, investigators in Ladyville formally arrested and charged a 16-year-old minor for the crime of robbery. This arrest follows police investigation into an incident that occurred on Wednesday, 10 December 2025 at approximately 1:05 p.m. The report that was made to police is that a group of 3 male persons were observed accosting another individual, and they later went into a building and accosted 2 more individuals where they stole from them a number of items, and at the time they had in their possession a firearm. Police responded and they were able to apprehend one of the 3 male persons, namely the minor, and on his persons they recovered proceeds of that robbery. Police are seeking 2 additional male persons in relation to this incident.
An Orange Walk resident has also been arrested and charged in connection to an attempted robbery that took place on the 9th of December. Staff Officer ASP Smith gave the details.
Investigators attached to the Orange Walk Police Formation have formally arrested and charged Oscar Arnulfo Calderon, a 40-year-old laborer of San Ignacio Street, Orange Walk Town, for the crime of attempted robbery. This arrest follows police investigation into a report made by a proprietor that on 9th December 2025 at approximately 10:40 a.m., he was at his business, namely Bangladesh Mini Mart, when a male person who was masked entered that establishment and produced a metal pipe and made demands of him. The male person is also reported to have raised his shirt, at which time the proprietor said he observed a firearm. As a consequence of this, the proprietor fled that establishment and the matter was later reported to police. The investigators retrieved a number of video footages from various locations in the vicinity, and this led them to executing a search warrant at the residence of Calderon, which also yielded matters or pieces of evidential material.
With organized crime on the rise, the Belize Police Department and Belize Defense Force have received a boost in their efforts to secure the northern border. The Belize Police Department received a brand new all-terrain vehicle, while the Defense Force gained a new headquarters building, both generously donated by the Corozal Free Zone. The donation aims to enhance border security, improved response times, and to strengthen surveillance along the border. At Thursday's handing over ceremony, Emil Grenade, chairman of the Corozal Free Zone, urged the need to combat organized crime, noting that it requires collaboration and sufficient manpower.
Now, this is no small activity, as you notice. It's an economy that is thriving, since most of us know that we had issues with COVID. So now that the free zone is moving along, of course, you will have situations like in any small village or town, whereby you have illegal activities, investment, entrepreneurship, and so on. But parallel to that, you will have illegal activities and individuals and businesses that may want to create mischief. So we welcome this well thought out situation, this well thought out environment that we are creating for the border area. It's very active and very, very busy, and requires that the security forces step up their manpower and personnel. The free zone does have a security itself and the border management, but not trained officers like the BDF and police. And we welcome them. Hence the reason for this building behind here.
Similarly, the Minister of Home Affairs and Enterprises, Honorable Oscar Mira, reaffirmed the ministry's commitment to tackling security breaches and spotlighted the ongoing work within the ministry, to which he says is often overlooked.
What we are doing today, supporting our police and supporting the Belize Defense Force, is a partnership with the private sector and exactly the kind of integrated approach that Home Affairs and Enterprise represents. I also want to recognize the head of departments and frontline officers who meet, coordinate, and cooperate every day. You deal with the stress, the long hours, and the scrutiny, especially the scrutiny from the media. But I want you to hear us very clearly. The government of Belize sees your efforts, and we value your service. And we will continue to partnership with the Free Zone management and investors. And where the media keep highlighting mostly the problems, we also need for them to highlight the progress that has been done here at the zone. Because national security is not just our business, it's everybody's business.
We will be taking our last break for the evening and be back with more news, so be sure to stay tuned.
Welcome to Benny's, your #1 store. Get fantastic discounts, massive deals, falling prices, and more. From A to Z, we've got what you need for all your building, hardware, and construction guaranteed. High quality appliance, paints, plumbings, tiles, electrical, sinks, and faucets in a variety of styles. Benny's Hardware, the best place to be, with brand names like Delta, Sankey, and Milwaukee. Need to freshen up your home? We have paints galore. BH, Texturelight, and Benjamin Moore. Hammers, grinders, saws, in tools we've got the best. Power drills and wrenches to ace any test. With Benny's on your side, you will surely succeed. From home goods to gym equipment, we've got everything you need. Light bulbs, fixtures, cabinets, drywall. Benny's has got it all for any project, big or small. So don't waste any precious time. Make Benny's your destination. Earn B-Bucks and win $10,000 with Benny's Homecation. So visit Benny's for some holiday cheer as we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
This 2025 Atlantic hurricane season, your Belize City Council has taken early and decisive action to help mitigate the impacts of flooding. While our works and sanitation teams have long been preparing, this year we expanded our efforts through the CIMO Flood Mitigation Cleanup Campaign, allowing us to simultaneously target 6 flood-prone zones with enhanced coordination and additional manpower. This effort included clearing drains, removing debris, flushing critical points with vacuum trucks, and raising awareness on both sanitation and disaster preparedness in the Freetown Road, Queen Street, Dean Street, King Street, Berkeley Street, and Pound Yard areas.
Most of Belize City lies at or below sea level, which means that flooding is not always avoidable. But with the right planning and participation, its impact can be reduced.
While our efforts have prioritized these high-risk zones, we want to reassure residents that drainage works are also being carried out across other parts of the city as part of our ongoing maintenance plan.
We understand the risks that come with every hurricane season. That's why we've taken a proactive approach, investing in real underground work to keep our residents safe. This is more than a seasonal response. It's part of our broader flood mitigation and disaster readiness strategy. Because building a safe, resilient city is a year-round commitment.
Our approach is targeted. We have mapped high-risk areas and are clearing them systematically. This isn't just storm prep, it's essential city maintenance.
We've seen the damage that flooding can cause. We've seen that preparation matters. When both residents and council do their part, we make Belize City better prepared for whatever the season brings.
Beyond infrastructure, this is a call to civic responsibility. We're encouraging residents to work with us.
I know that the rainy season is about to come, and whenever it rains, this whole area, the water stuck and stay here because the drain clog, and all the water need is a little path for it to run to find a way out. So I realize the people that don't take care right. I try to at least find a way for the water run out because they affect me tremendously.
Help keep drains clear, dispose of waste properly, and stay alert as we navigate the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season together.
Each and everyone aware that owns a property and have a property, we should maintain the drainage. We should maintain our yard. You know, that's basic.
And I see nothing wrong in maintaining the yard. We get up every day for grass. I pick up, I keep my rake, I keep my stone there in order. We're hard in that.
Mitigation starts at home. Every household should be ready. Know where your nearest shelter is. Help to keep the drains around your property clear. Prepare an emergency kit. And make sure your family knows what to do. These simple steps can help reduce the risk during any weather events this season.
Remember, stay current with information being shared by our CMO unit, NEMO, and the Belize Meteorological Service.
Your Belize City Council, always about the people.
Couldn't get enough of our last GST free weekend? Well, we've got you covered. Thanks to our government, this Saturday, December 20th from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. enjoy no GST. And because we love to spoil you, Builders Hardware is offering up to 25% off store-wide. Another weekend, another reason for your wallet to smile. Builders Hardware, this is your happy place.
Next gen, come make we talk them price so nice me have to hop on.
Light up your Christmas season with the Next Gen digital upgrade. This December, get 50% off our Next Gen services. For 3 months, pay half the price for high-speed internet, Next Gen TV subscriptions, or get the best of both worlds with our Stream Bundle plans. Don't forget, when you sign up, you'll be entered into our grand holiday raffle. Christmas is where Next Gen is, so light up your Christmas season with Next Gen.
We got your back, fast and reliable, that's a fact.
And we are back. The Attorney General's Ministry announces Samantha Matute as the new Deputy Solicitor General of Belize, signifying the ministry's confidence in Matute. Initially, Matute began her career in public service as a customs officer in 2006, before studying law at the University of Guyana and graduating with distinction. Later on, Matute completed her certificate of legal education at the Norman Manley Law School and picked up her duties in the service as the Deputy Registrar at the Belize Companies and Corporate Affairs Registry. Matute was then transferred to the litigation unit under the Attorney General's Ministry, where she remains up until her appointment as the Deputy Registrar. Since her time at the ministry, Matute has played a crucial role in all matters filed in the original jurisdiction of the Caribbean Court of Justice, serving as either the lead or instructing counsel, and has represented Belize in over 40 Court of Appeal cases, having the most appearances in appeals to the CCG, spanning all areas of law, including law disputes to complex constitutional matters. The National Fire Service of Belize has begun specialized training to strengthen the country's capacity to respond safely to fires involving electric buses and other electric vehicles. The initiative, led by the Ministry of the Public Service and Disaster Risk Management, brings together firefighters from across the country and key partners in Belize's e-mobility transition, including the Belize City Council, West Line, Caribbean Motors, and the Department of Transport. Training is being conducted by Dirk Stolhorst of Fire Isolator, a Netherlands-based manufacturer of specialized fire suppression blankets, as part of a consultancy supported by the United Nations Development Programme. Under the program, 6 fire stations nationwide will receive fire isolator blankets electric vehicle disabling equipment, and thermal imagers to improve fire detection and response. The initial investment for equipment and training at 4 stations is estimated at $37,000, with additional resources to be provided for the remaining stations. The initiative supports Belize's electric bus pilot project and forms part of a broader e-mobility effort aimed at modernizing transportation while enhancing national disaster risk management capabilities. The Ministry and the National Fire Service acknowledge the support of the UNDP, the European Union, and Fire Isolator. And that's the news. Thank you for joining all of us here at PlusTV. Good night and God bless. I am Nevia Ramos.